I'm Isaiah, one half of Coco Elise. Yeah, I do drums and help manage the project. And Josh is the producer, singer, does a lot of the other stuff. And yeah, we've been making music for we've been making music together since like
A long
high
time.
school. Yeah, like, we've been doing this project for 2 and a bit years now. And yeah, it's been amazing.
I'm Josh. I'm the other half of Coco Elise. By default, I am. I sort of do the production side of things and write the songs with Isaiah. Um, and yeah, I'm the lead singer in the band. But yeah, we sort of run it as a duo, as both of us being the face of the project. Because we sort of everything that the output of Coco Elise is sort of from me and Isaiah.
Hi, I'm Arjie from News 5 Digital, and I'm curious to know what's the dynamic between the two because we've seen a lot of duos, we've seen a lot of groups, and sometimes we have a very tricky situation whenever someone wants to do something more than the other, or someone wanted to collaborate more than the other. So, what's the dynamic between the two of you?
It's a good question.
Yeah, good question. I feel like we're pretty relaxed. We've both got our fingers in other pies, so to speak. Like Isaiah's a session drummer for a few other bands, and I'm in a few other bands as well. So I don't think there's any love lost if either of us want to collaborate with someone else. But I think what we do know is that we've made it this far, dealing with all that stuff. Like we've been pretty much running a duo for 7 years, and we're still here. And I don't think much is gonna tear us apart. In that sense, I think we're both pretty reasonable in terms of just because someone wants to collaborate with someone else, it doesn't mean that they don't really care about this. Because I think deep down we both know that we both really care about this. Otherwise, what are we doing? What are we doing
Yeah,
here?
we just get in a massive fight as well. And then
Yeah,
that always clears things because
yeah, just
then
have a
once
huge fight. Get
huge
this.
fights out of the way, get a few elbows thrown, and
Yeah, whoever loses the fight doesn't get to collaborate. That's usually how we do it.
yeah, no, but we've got it down pat at this stage. Like, yeah, and I think we found a really good way to work together, and yeah, just get creative. So yeah, no, we do pretty well in that space.
So every after fight, there's a new song, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Every time we
Basically.
fight, we'll get on a
very hard,
call
yeah.
promoting a new song. Yeah, exactly.
All right, and going back to your new song, "Feel Like Rubber." Correct me if I'm wrong. If it's Josh or Isaiah who said that the song it's like somehow an acknowledgement that love and you can often coexist with tension, as we so often does up until now. You feel that the same. So, what's your advice to your listeners, to your young listeners, on how to manage being in a relationship and being young, and how to handle those stuff whenever they feel overwhelmed about it?
Good
I
question.
think, yeah, it's a great question. To be honest, it's just that you will probably get better at dealing with these things as you grow up, and then it probably doesn't get easier. Um, that's sort of the whole vibe of the lyrics that we're writing at the moment isn't that you come around eventually. It's that you just figure out how to deal with these things, and you realize that this is just the way that they are. Um, and it's going to be tough, but that's all right. You'll be fine, and you'll figure out your tools and mechanisms in place to deal with them. But yeah, also, I guess to young listeners, that I think it's tough to be in love at this age for sure, because
Sure,
there's so
especially
many working factors.
really care about them. Hey, and yeah, I think the whole point of the song as well is it's something we're just dealing with as well. It's not like we've figured it out and we're like
No,
gurus
we haven't.
relationships end of life. But I think the most important thing as well is just really acknowledging how you feel. And by doing that, at least, it's out there in the open instead of like kind of lying to yourself a little bit. But yeah, just
Yeah,
being really honest with yourself. I think that's always a great place to start. Yeah.
but yeah, we have not figured it out at all. So maybe advice to younger audiences: don't listen to our advice.
Thank you so much. I'm sure they're gonna pick up something from your songs and somehow relate to it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We hope so.